Adil Ahmad Dar is not the real face of terror. India today has uncovered the face that masterminded the deadly IED attack on our forces in Pulwama, killing 40 CRPF Jawans. Jaish commander, an Afghan IED expert who was personally sent by Masood Azhar to the Kashmir Valley, Ghazi Abdul Rasheed, is the man who led Masood Azhar's mission Bleed India.
The real mastermind of the deadly Pulwama terror attacks is finally unmasked. Ghazi Abdul Rasheed, a Jaish commander and an Afghan IED expert, personally handpicked by Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Maulana Masood Azhar. His mission to avenge the killing of Masood Azhar's nephews Talah Rasheed and Usman, who were shot dead by security forces in 2017 and 18. Ghazi began his Bleed India mission after he infiltrated into Jammu and Kashmir on 9th of December 2018, along with two other terrorists. After setting foot on India's soil, Ghazi started working on executing Masood Azhar's revenge plan straight away. He began by strengthening the Jaish base in the South Kashmir area by training and recruiting locals. The IED expert, who had undergone special arms and explosive training in Afghanistan, chose the local youth Adil Ahmad Dar to execute the suicide bombing. The Indian agencies had been trying to trace Ghazi since January. In fact, in an encounter in Pulwama days before the terror attack, Ghazi had a narrow escape.
After the terror attack on CRPF convoy on Srinagar-Jammu highway, the investigations are in its full swing. So far, the Jammu and Kashmir police is investigating whole matter and are trying to reach the mastermind in this massive terror attack in the Kashmir Valley. Ghazi Abdul Rasheed is believed as the main mastermind behind the attack, and so far, the Jammu and Kashmir police, with the assistance of other intelligence agencies, are trying to reach and nab Jaish commander.
With Gaurav Sawant, Abhishek Bhalla, Ashraf Wani and Shujaul Haq. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me bring in Abhishek Bhalla, our editor, National Security, who is in fact at this point of time in Pulwama, getting us all the latest on the investigation and of course the sense and the mood on the ground. You know, Abhishek, the important questions since the terror attack took place, there were a lot of emotion when the people were talking, were speaking about. But Abhishek, the fact remains that it also has to be a complete overhaul and review of what the government and the security forces has missed as far as the Pulwama attack is concerned. It is not easy to assemble and get 150, 200 kilograms of RDX without anybody being noticing it, assembling it. It would have taken a lot of time for this operation. Questions need to be asked within as well.
Precisely, Ankit, and this particular village, Kakapura, from where Adil Ahmad Dar hailed, is a hotbed of terror. It's seen huge recruitment in the last year or so. The radicalization here has peaked in the last few years again. And there are youths that have joined terror. In fact, Azin also joined the Jaish-e-Mohammed along with him. And Abu Jana, a top LET commander who was operating, but was later killed in an encounter, was operating from this particular area. So this area is known for terror activities, and for some reason Adil Ahmad Dar was identified as a recruit. He was a category C militant, but he was not under constant gaze of intelligence and security forces, and that's the reason why his handlers chose him to carry out this deadly attack.
Abhishek, I just request you to stay on with me because as Abhishek was saying, it now, of course, there has to be a review of what we missed, but it also poses a big challenge as well. A C category terrorist being used as a suicide bomber. This is change of tactics as far as Jaish-e-Mohammed and anti-India forces are concerned. Now, while we talk about Kakapura, while we talk about Pulwama, Where exactly is the man who is the mastermind of this entire attack? The man who is sitting in Pakistan, Maulana Masood Azhar. Where does he operate from? Here is India Today's exclusive ground report, in fact, exclusive report on Jaish chief's den in Pakistan's Punjab, Bahawalpur, not far away from Pakistan Army's 31 Corps headquarters. This, we have in fact used the open source intelligence and other means to bring this exclusive report to you. Stay tuned.
Where once lived global terrorist Osama bin Laden, behind the walls of a private compound in this mountainous military garrison of Abbottabad, the real author of the Pulwama terror strike, Masood Azhar, is enjoying similar comfort and protection. Our open source intelligence team has pinpointed the Jaish den in Bahawalpur, the 12th largest city of Pakistan Punjab province. Masood Azhar's headquarters are minutes away from the army cantonment. Take a look at this mosque on Bahawalpur's outskirts, just off National Highway 5. It's more than just a house of worship. Our investigation found the Jamia Masjid Subhan Allah is precisely the center where Masood Azhar operates from. Once a basic structure, the mosque was rebuilt less than a decade ago. And this is where one of India's most wanted terrorists, Masood Azhar, now lives. But it's not a civilian neighborhood. Our open source intelligence team spotted this F-6 fighter plane on public display. Location, a roundabout called Sarai Ki Chowk. Subhanallah Mosque is barely a kilometer away. Inside is the Jaish headquarters called the Jamia Subhanallah. The terror sanctuary is just 8 kilometers from Bahawalpur cantonment. And this is where Pakistan's 31 Corps is headquartered, an army unit of 30,000 troops. Some reports even suggest that the zone has a secret nuclear facility disguised as a nuclear oncology institute. 8 years ago, this is how Jaish-e-Mohammed raised funds for building the mosque complex. Back then, Al Rahmat Trust, a Jaish front, put out advertisements to solicit donations for the Subhan Allah Mosque. Around the same time, this is what Imran Khan pledged. The Tehreek-e-Insaf chief promised to root out terror.
आपको कहना ये चाहिए कि पाकिस्तानी गवर्नमेंट को हम सारे सबूत देंगे, जो भी हमारे पास सबूत हैं, और जो नया पाकिस्तान बनेगा आप कहेंगे हम वहां जाके केस लड़ेंगे सबूत देके अदालत में और हम कन्विक्ट करवाएंगे उसको.
But the world found Imran Khan on an unnerving crease when he took over as a Pakistan Prime Minister. Masood Azhar was heard issuing an appeal to the new Prime Minister to let jihadis strike India harder.
हुकूमत पाकिस्तान को चाहिए कि सिर्फ 6 माह के लिए कश्मीरी मुजाहिदीन के रास्ते की रुकावटें हटा ले. इंडिया को उसकी हर धमकी का पूरा जवाब मिल जाएगा इंशाअल्लाह.
And in less than 6 months, he did strike Pulwama. What more evidence of straight patronage of terror than this under Imran Khan's Pakistan? Ankit Kumar and Balkrishna for India Today.
Abhishek Bhalla with us. Abhishek, while there are talks of hitting Pakistan hard, there needs to be revenge action, so on and so forth, but the fact remains, it's not going to be that easy. Surgical strike was one of move which did in fact for some time send across a message. We were able to in fact eliminate launch pads and few terrorists, but till the time the cost increases for the Pakistan army, nothing is going to change.
Well, Ankit, surgical strike might not be an immediate option because the element of surprise is certainly not there, which was there 2 years back when the army carried out those precision strikes. But the forces are up to it, not just taking on the Pakistani forces or the terror launch pads across the LOC, there is a big threat of the existing terrorists within the Kashmir Valley and the growing radicalization that needs to be countered as well. So it's a multi-pronged approach that the agencies are looking at. You need boots on the ground. Whether the army or the CRPF to carry out operation to flush out terrorists from South Kashmir. Of course, in wake of this terror attack, the intelligence gathering needs to be beefed up. Intelligence agencies are already digging in information and digging in on what Adil Dar and people who were associated with him could be up to. The NIA and the Jammu Kashmir police are picking up bits and pieces of information to gather evidence and have a foolproof case so that Pakistan does not have an opportunity to deny their involvement, because the new strategy of recruiting Kashmiri youth in Jaish-e-Mohammed to carry out these Fedayeen attacks is also part of those tactics of deniability.
Right. Abhishek Bhalla, thank you so much for joining us from Pulwama. Abhishek will keep getting us the latest as far as the investigation is concerned and what is the action which is being taken on the ground, because make no mistake about the fact that the suicide bomber wouldn't have acted alone. There could still be people, those who knew, those who are actively right now preparing possibly for another attack.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.